Hello traders, the title of the video is practical cup and handle swing trading tips and tricks. Practical cup and handle swing trading tips and tricks. Let's get started. I'm on the monthly chart of American Airlines groups, and we have here a cup and handle, a chart, a pattern. All right, so here we are. You can see that this is the cup, all right, in the form of a V pattern. All right, I went around 180 degree and then pull back to the 50% Fibonacci retracement level. Now, for traders who do not know about the cup and handle chart pattern, I will put the link in the description section for you, or you may go to www.stochastic-marketing.com and click on cup and handle a chart pattern, so you may learn to master the cup and handle a chart pattern. All right. So price has performed 180 degree turn and then pull back. This is the handle of the cup, and this round chart pattern, that's what we call the cup. So we have a cup and handle chart pattern here. And if you look carefully here, the handle pull back to the zone of 50% and 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level of the heights of the cup. All right. So talking about practical cup and handle swing trading tips and tricks that one must know. All right. How do we trade it? So this is the pattern is completed here. The cup and handle chart pattern is completed here. What we need to do, talking about tips and tricks, we're looking for candlestick pattern very often in the zone of 50% and 61.8%. If the handle reaches that zone, sometimes it may not, as you can see, sometimes it may stop here, but here it came into the expected zone. We want to check for candlestick pattern. So which candlestick pattern we have here? We have what we call a bullish engulfment at the time when the pattern is completed. This is an invitation for a bullish swing traders, okay, to use a top-down trading method or a different time frame trading method to buy this financial instrument, provided that the market itself is a bullish. All right, so here it is. So now it's going up. So if you see this, actually you can see now on the monthly chart, you see we have a bullish engulfment here. One warning for traders: this bullish candlestick bar is quite long. You need to be very careful when you see that very long candlestick bar. That's why you can see that the following two candlestick bar, people were trying to sell it a bit because those who bought it here were coming out, were taking some profit as the price was touching the moving average 14. So be aware of the long candlestick bar. When you see that, all right, don't try to buy at the high of that long candlestick bar. Try to highlight the high, the low, and the median line of the long candlestick bar, because preferably it will be better to buy on a pullback near the median line of that long candlestick bar here. Though we have a bullish engulfment here at the point of the completion of the handle of that cup and handle chart pattern, all right, we need to handle it carefully here, highlight the high, the low, and the median line if that candlestick bar is very long. So the most important thing in this zone, all right, talking about the zone between the 50% and 61.8% level, all right, to look for candlestick patterns, bullish candlestick pattern, in this case, either a hammer followed by a bullish candlestick bar, or a bullish engulfment, or one up, one down, or a breakout candlestick bar, an inverted hammer, something like that. So look for candlestick pattern. Here we have a bullish engulfment. So now we need to handle it carefully here. So a lot of swing trader will just buy here like this, which is quite tricky unless they have a deep pocket. But practically, we will prefer it to pull back near the median line, which it did, because a lot of traders were expecting that after that bullish engulfment at the completion of the Kappa 100 chart pattern. So this is practically speaking, we will prefer it to come near the median, which it did here, all right? And then we use a different time frame trading method to trade. So when you are here, so that monthly candlestick bar must close, then you highlight the high, the low, and the median line, and preferably you will have to go to the daily chart to wait for the pullback near that median line, because the signal time frame for the monthly chart is the daily chart. So you will switch to the daily chart expecting a pullback near that median line. Okay, you are looking for the signal to take place near that median line. Let's go to the, can we see? Yeah, we can, yeah, can you see? You see? So those are the, you see, this is the high of my, that candlestick bar we are talking about on the monthly chart. It's still here. So this is practically what you need to do, because if you don't know exactly how to handle those trading setup, though you see a bullish engulfment or a bullish candlestick pattern, all right, very, very important, all right, you want to make sure that you are doing the right thing at the right time and also at the right place, all right, you understand? I need to move this one, hold on please, traders. I need to play with, hopefully everything aligned. So what we are talking about is the median line right here. This is the median line, color in turquoise. It's not very clear, dark green. You see here? So price pull back near the median line, you see, and then start changing direction. So here it is. Price form, in fact, if you look carefully on the daily charts, all right, we have again an inverted head and shoulder chart pattern at this point in time. So this is the head, this section here is the head, this is the left hand side shoulder, this is the right hand side shoulder. All right. This section here is kaput. Right? That's your signal on the daily chart, right there. That's your signal on the daily chart. We can improve, all right, our entry carefully, but I don't want the video to be too long because this is not about top-down trading method, so I'm just going away, all right? So from there, we go to the hourly time frame to enter the trade. If you do not want to enter the trade on the hourly time frame, you have to break it down to the 10-minute time frame. In fact, for swing trading, I recommend to trader to use 10-minute or 15-minute time frame, all right? At least for the entry time frame, all right, but you have to follow the top-down trading method depending on your setup time frame, all right? So monthly chart, daily chart, hourly time frame. You don't like to enter on the hourly time frame, don't go below the 10-minute time frame. We can go below it, all right? I'm not saying that we can't, but we just talk it, all right? Practically, all right? So here you are. Even if you miss this one here, you say, okay, I didn't see the signal there. Now you have another higher low. What are you waiting for? It's all happening here. Head and shoulder, the inverted head and shoulder chart pattern followed by a higher low. That's a higher probability trading setup. A bullish chart pattern followed by a higher low. That's a high probability trading setup right there for you. And then now you don't enter on a daily chart. Go to the hourly time frame to enter the trade. If you don't want the hourly time frame, go to the 10-minute time frame or 15-minute time frame to enter. Here it is. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. But now let's go back. We are talking about practical swing trading tips and tricks for trading Kappa 100 chart pattern. I don't want the video to be too long, but I need to say a few more things. So as we switch to the daily chart, we see a chart pattern, bullish chart pattern near the median line, which is good. We want to look for higher lows. Those are the things. Trend line being broken, bearish trend line being broken near that median line. This is nice. Instead of trying to buy here, swing trader try to buy here at the top of that tall candlestick bar, and then they are taking out first, and then before the price goes up, and then they try to buy again here, and they are taking out. You want to use, okay, different time frame trading method. If the signal fail, come out. Okay? It's not easy to swing trade. There are more to swing trading, but okay. Let's go back again to the monthly chart where we have seen the Kappa 100 chart pattern, bullish chart bullish chart pattern is completed. So now, again, on a monthly chart, though the pattern is completed here, right there, okay, and we start applying the top-down trading method, we are investigating the candlestick bar that are formed here. It happened to be a long candlestick bar. We manage it carefully here, all right. But again, look carefully. Suppose you didn't use the candlestick pattern. What's happening here again? After the cup and handle chart pattern is completed, 1, 2, 3, beautiful setup nicely here. Area where trader will be salivating, 1 to 3, minimum price point is free, forming a handle. High probability trading setup here, possibility that the price may change direction here. That's why those are area where traded, by the way. You see, minimum price move is free. Those are the tall candlestick bar, the enter before everybody else. They're taking a lion's share. You want to know more about area wave? Subscribe to 24 Elliott Waves YouTube channel, digit 2, digit 4, Elliott Waves in plural YouTube channel. But one more thing here, look carefully, my friend. If you are trading, don't close your eye, investigate everything. Look, it's forming again another inverted head and shoulder chart pattern on the monthly chart itself. So if you didn't see the cup and handle being completed here, swing traders are already in this trade. Now we have again an inverted head and shoulder chart pattern being formed nicely here. Again, look carefully here. We have again another long bullish candlestick bar becoming a bit tricky again. Handle it carefully. It may not pull back to the median line of this one. Every time you see a long candlestick bar, be careful because somebody already get paid and you don't want to be taken out when they are taking a bit of profit. So handle it carefully. It may not pull back. All right. So today is what? The 6th of June. So this candlestick is a new candlestick bar here. It's now above the high of that candlestick bar. Let's go to the hourly time frame to investigate. Will it form a bullish chart pattern, something like this for the entry? Forming a double bottom chart pattern here will be greater. Pull back all the way here. So this is what we are talking about. All right. On the daily chart, here it is. So we have. So if you are looking for another signal, talking about this before, it's a bullish trend line like this. All right. Are you getting it now? Are you getting it now? Practical swing trading. We have a channel on the hourly time frame, on the daily chart like this. All right. Better on the edge here, if that is possible. Be careful, all right. Or pull back to retest the top here. Go up more, preferably go up more to the top before pulling back or forming a higher low. If you take it here, now if you are taking it like this, which is a speculative entry like this, which sometimes swing traders do, practically speaking, all right, they have to hide their stop loss below the low of this one here. So if you are gambling, you are taking speculative entry, which you shouldn't, because you must use a top-down trading method to call it like a pro, all right. Just hide the stop loss below the low of this one here, the zone of 48.34. That's a bit of gambling, a bit of speculation swing trading, which I do not recommend. All right, swing trader do that. Okay, so here it is, just a bullish trend line. All right, prefer to pull back or go up, pull back, or wait for another higher low on the daily chart. Trend line is broken. That will constitute your signal, and then again you will go to the hourly time frame for entry. You don't want to enter on the hourly time frame. You will use the 10-minute time frame. I need to remind traders that this video is for educational purposes only. In fact, all the videos that we posted on YouTube are for educational purposes only, to help traders to improve their own trading skills. That's the whole idea about me recording videos, okay, for traders. All right. Okay, so one more time, you want to understand it? You want to understand it fully. I'm talking to you for 40 minutes for swing trading. That's not too bad. Let's go back again to the whole thing. So what I've been talking about before, when it comes to swing trading, we want to find a valid trading setup. Without a valid trading setup, there is no valid signal. So the foundation of, especially because you want to swing trade, you're going to remain in the market for a few days, and everything work well. You may stay even for a few weeks sitting on it, creaming it up and down. All right. So you need to do a lot of preparation to take off like a pilot. Remember that video I talked about pilots, all right? You got to preparation for takeoff, verification, all right, everything set, ready, all right, before you take off. It's the same thing, managing the trade until the landing, all right? So managing the flight, takeoff, and now in the air, all right, or to pilot or what, you want to handle it all the way till the time the pilot is ready to land it. Same thing we do. If you are a swing trader, you can learn from the pilot, right? That's the same thing we do. You check everything before you start taking off, all right? This is what we are talking about here. The setup is good. All right, it's at the right place. Now people enter before us. We want to handle it carefully. So we are not, if you are not the first one, because earlier we traded already in it. From here, the implement a top-down trading method. After minimum price move is free. Draw the line. Priority bullish signal above. Priority bear signal below. Now they bring the torque and they still there for you. Now highlight the high, the low, and the median. Now gently you are in. As the price going up, what's the next step now? I must manage the trade. So as I told traders in the stock market that the price does not move without reason. It always going to a specific key level. So now the question is, where is it going? All right. That is the question. So for the inverted, for the cup and handle chart pattern, which I say you must go to stochastic.com, click on cup and handle chart pattern, watch every video, read everything, all right? And don't let anybody disturb you. So this is the height of the cup. So normally we should project it above the neckline. The neckline is the line here on top of the cup. So we project it up. So it goes a little bit too far into the uncharted territory. So I will leave it there so you can see it's very low. I'll put it there. The target is somewhere up there. Practically speaking, I'll leave that one right here. So instead, I will use half of the target because the initial target is far away, uncharted territory. I will use half of the target. Why? Because professional will set the ultimate target and they will also set what? A midpoint target. So here it is, our midpoint target for this gigantic, okay, cup and handle chart pattern. So this is our midpoint target, all right? But now, will the price reach that target level? Maybe. That's the correct answer. Maybe. All right. So why will make the price, okay, reach that level? The volume, trading activities. All right, trading activity. So I was explaining this to trader before because if you are a swing trader, you have to understand that we are talking about momentum. It's about the speed, the rate of change of the price. But before we can have the speed, we must have people buying, pushing it from A to B. All right? Yes or no? If people are not buying it, it's not going to go, isn't it? Another thing that I talking about comparing a swing trader to a pilot, is that the market environment is critical for a swing trader, practically speaking. Because if the market environment is bearish and you are taking bullish position, it's a joke. It may work sometime, you may get away with it, but usually it's not good to do that, all right? So the market environment is very important, which means we want to apply what we call the trading triangle. The S&P 500 at the support level, is it bullish? Is the market itself bullish? All right. Check the economy news relating to American airline if you want to swing trade this, and at least perform what we call the Google Asset test. The market first, the sector, before the financial instrument itself. So the target is there. Maybe you reach it. How long? We will see. Okay? So sometimes the swing trader may enter trade and will expect it to go up very fast. And then they probably stay there for even months. They say, oh, it's not going anywhere. Okay. Now, we are now in June, all right? Soon. All right, so it's not too bad. All right? If it was in August, it can be shallow moves. All right? Take all this into consideration as a swing trader. So that is a target, midpoint target at $82. But I also mentioned to you that we have an inverted head and shoulder chart pattern right here. So are we going to ignore that? No, we will not ignore it. All right. So the bigger target is there, right? You see. There's an inverted head and shoulder chart pattern here, the neckline corresponding to the neckline of the cup and handle also. So therefore, again, remember, my friend, that the price does not move for no reason. All right? So I'll use a conservative measurement like this. And here again, we project again. Oh, look at that. Almost the same level like the midpoint target. You see? So that level of $82 is good for us. So what I've done, I've measured the height of or the depth. Yes. Let me use my American accent, the depth of this. Okay. Let's make you laugh a bit. Okay. The depth of this inverted head and shoulder chart pattern, we project above the necklines. Again, here is $82. So that's very important key level. And we can again divide this the level here into two again. You see, okay. Some conservative trader will be watching the 68 before the 82. We divide it all the time into two. If you don't want to draw it, just be aware of it. In the zone of 68, there will be maybe some people taking a bit of profit before we reach the $82. But the ultimate target is somewhere up there. So we leave it there for the future. All right? But one thing you do not want to do as a swing trader, so we see a couple hundred chart pattern, it's a bullish chart pattern, don't assume that the price will definitely go up. That's why we want to use a top-down trading method. So a lot of traders that use chart pattern quickly get discouraged because sometimes they say, oh, it's not working. So one thing that you need to check for a couple handle, which I can tell you now, is that we want a handle. When the handle is being formed, we want the volume to be going down. Here it is. It's going down at the time where the handle is being formed. This is a good sign. There's no demand to sell as such. We don't want the volume to increase during the time when the handle is being formed. This is a good sign on the monthly chart. But sometimes those bullish chart pattern, you may see like this, you think that it's going to happen this year. It may take some time. Maybe the price can go up like this. All right, so because go up. So as we set those target there, now as the price now here, the first target in fact is the resistance here. The neckline, it must break above the neckline before it can even reach the midpoint target at $82. So now the level that everybody's watching is this one here. 55. We call it $56 zone. That's where everybody's watching now. So that because there's a resistance there, why you should care about it? Because people did sell it before. You remember my beautiful asset saying this before? Where are the orders to sell? What they did here before? They sold it here. Same zone. They sold it again here. So now it's approaching the same zone. The first reaction will be to sell. So if you are already in this trend, is reaching this level, secure your gain or take some profit. All right? Then again, one step at a time. In an orderly market, we prefer it to break above that neckline and to give us a tail, especially on a monthly chart, or a bit of pullback on a daily chart or hourly time frame to retest it, or a higher low. We want to see some bullish action above that level, provided that the market environment is still bullish. All right, we want to keep our eyes on the market environment all the time, and then from there we can re-enter again and then take it to the midpoint target. Remember the 68 zone, there will be some reaction there, and so on. So the point I'm making, talking about practical cup and handle swing trading tips and tricks, one must check the validity of the cup and handle chart pattern. This is good. The volume is going down when the handle is being formed. All right. We want to verify, do we see bullish candlestick pattern when the handle is completed? Usually you will see. Sometimes you may not, but here it was a bullish engulfment. Great. All right. And then we implement a top-down trading method to trade it. This allows us to control the risk instead of just buying and hoping that everything is well. As you can see here, if one is not using a top-down trading method and buy exactly at the top of the long candlestick bar, a swing trader can be taken out. So the timing is so important for us. That's why in every video, I think I use the top-down trading method 100 times, all right? But don't ignore the economy news. So you want to take American Airline Group Incorporation, all right? Soon it's a holiday time. Are they going to make more money? Check the news relating to, go to Google Finance, put in the Epic AAL, read the news. Read the news relating to the peers, okay, the related companies, or to American Airlines. What's happening in that sector? You want to know, or is it? You want to know. You want to know. You don't want to enter your swing trade, technically speaking. So you done your top-down trading method. You are a technical trader, but then the next day you see that the price going down very fast. You say, oh, what's going on? What's going on? And now you're going to find out that, in fact, there was some bad news already playing on the mind of professional traders for some time, and you are not aware of it. You don't want to do that. So, like a pilot, all right, do your verification before takeoff, all right? Have I said enough? You don't want it to be 25 minutes. I think I've said enough. Let's wrap it up. Traders don't want a long video anymore. So this is just, those are practical, okay, couple handle swing trading tips and tips that one can use, all right? So always, price always headed to the target level, nowhere at the target level. Right now, where we are watching this level zone here of $56, breaks above from the support. Be aware of the 68 level and then the $82 level, but there is an ultimate bullish target somewhere up there. Now, once the pattern is formed, look for bullish candlestick chart pattern, but always use different time frame trading method to enter the trade. The signal fail, close it. All right. For the cap and 100 chart pattern, we prefer the 100 one is being formed and the volume is declining. All right, you can see this session here, volume was rising. See, nice move. See here, demand to buy, no demand to sell. Minimum price move is free. It's good. Now it's going now. Will it continue to go out? There's a resistance at 56 and also at 68 and at 82. We will see whether it's going to break this resistance at 56 first. All right. So those are just a few tips and tricks talking about practical cap and handle swing trading tips and tricks. You want to know more about swing trading tips and tricks? Go to stochastic-money.com. Go to the same website if you want to learn and master, okay, the cap and handle chart pattern. If you have any question or suggestion, feel free to put in a comment section, and in due course, well, I will be busy to record another video to answer your specific question. If you think that this video has been useful to you, you learned something from me, even a little thing, all right, please give us the thumbs up, all right. If you think that, George, all right, this is another blah, 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 let us know, please, by giving us the thumbs down. If you think that this is an essential tutorial for swing traders that want to trade the cap and handle chart pattern like a pro, all right, feel free to share it on Google+, on Twitter, and also on Facebook. If the setup is on the monthly chart, that's the setup time frame. The signal for the monthly chart is the daily chart, and the entry is on the hourly time frame. If one does not want to enter the trade on the hourly time frame, one can go to the 10-minute time frame or 15-minute time frame. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW 24 traders talking about practical cap and handle swing trading tips and trick. Happy trading to you all, and speak to you as soon.